So good evening, very good evening, everybody. As you can see, the title of today's webinar is about the mobile application of Kylas. So I think most of you must be very well aware about the web application, how it works, what are the functionalities, and we have taken sequence of webinars to demonstrate the different functionalities that web application provides. So let us go into the mobile application. What functionalities are there? What can be achieved with the help of the mobile application? And let us see how we can download that and use it. So give me a minute. I'll share my screen and let me know. Can you guys see my mobile screen? Okay, okay, perfect. All right. So first of all, in order to use that application, we have to simply go to the Play Store in case of Android, and in case of iOS, it will be the App Store. We can search for Kylas, and you will be taken to this screen where we can simply install Kylas application. Since I have already installed that application, it is directly asking me to open instead of installing. But if you haven't installed the application, it will ask you to install, and once you install, you can open that application. So as soon as I click on open, it takes me to the sign in screen where I can sign in with the same credentials that I typically use for my web application login. Okay, so I can log in with my credentials, and the moment I log in, it takes me to the dashboard of Kylas. So this dashboard is exactly same as the dashboard that we have developed in the web application. All the tiles, all the widgets that you add on your web dashboard are as it is displayed on your mobile dashboard, but with a different type of interface which is feasible to be displayed on the mobile dashboard, right? So this is the list of smart lists that you can see. All leads, all my leads, share with me, these are all smart list widgets that we have added on the dashboard. And in the later section you can see the reports that we have added on our dashboard. I can maximize it and I can get to see more data on a report when there are more dimensions available to be seen. So I can see the lead dashboard over here by default, and then I can expand it to go into the deals and the task and call logs dashboard, right? When it comes to having the agenda of my today's meetings or tasks, I can simply tap on this upcoming meeting button, which takes me to the list of all meetings that are scheduled for today. In my case, there is no meeting that is scheduled for today. So I see there is an empty screen. I can navigate to the upcoming days with the help of this right and left navigator. There is this arrow left and right at the bottom by which I can navigate to the next days. Or if I am interested, I can choose a particular date through this calendar icon. Similarly, same as for meetings, there is upcoming tasks. It lists out all the tasks that I am supposed to perform in upcoming days. And again, I can navigate through all upcoming days that I would like to see the tasks that are scheduled for a particular time range, right? So this is the basic view of dashboard. One thing that you will notice over here is there is no create dashboard button. Okay, because the idea of developing a mobile application is to help the sales users who are already on move, okay, who are already on the street. They are out for some kind of meeting or some client interactions. So the idea of developing this mobile application is not to replace the web application, but to provide assistance to those users who are on the move. So many functionalities that you will find in web application is intentionally not available in the mobile application because they are not very much frequently used actions. Okay, for example, dashboard creation. Dashboard creation is something that is done once or twice in a while. Okay, once a dashboard is created, it is created. The other activity which is performed on day-to-day basis is viewing the dashboard and the latest data which is coming on the dashboard. So viewing the dashboard is something which is available on mobile, but creating a dashboard is something which is not. Okay, so during this demo, you may find there are many things that you may not find on mobile application, but it is available on web. The reason is the frequency of usage of those particular actions may be less. Based on our research, we have found out that these actions are frequently used. So we have developed application for only those actions, and we have conveniently ignored the rest of the actions. Okay, so similar to dashboard, there is notification, which is very critical in case of mobile. So in case of mobile, you get this notification on the within this application as well as the system notification we typically receive in our notification panel, right? So whatever activities happening in Kailas, we can get a notification on our notification drawer. For example, in my case, there was a notification you have an incoming call from this particular lead. And if I would like to navigate to the lead, I can simply tap on this CTA called view lead, and it takes me to that particular lead's details screen where the call was coming from. If I click on back, it takes me back to this notification drawer, right? So there are some actions that I can perform is like I can mark a particular notification as read or unread, or I can, if I swipe towards left, I can clear that notifications, right? Simply I can, similar to that, I can mark all the notifications as read, and then I can, going forward, I can clear all the notification. After that, it looks something like this. Okay. So these are some notifications in mobile. So for all activities that are happening in the web application or through mobile, all notifications are sent on the mobile application as well, so that you are never losing any kind of update that is coming from any of your prospects or customers, right? So this was our dashboard and notification. Now let me uh, go into the basic listing pages that you can see on your web application. So I can simply click on this burger menu, which is available on the top left near this Kylas logo. When I tap on this, it opens up a burger menu where I can see many uh, lists that are available in your web application as well, like leads, contacts, deals, companies, tasks, and meetings. So if I tap on any of this listing, it takes me to the list of all the leads. So this is the same list that is visible to you on your web application. Whatever leads are assigned to you or shared with you can be seen in the same listing page. And there are few activities that I can perform on the listing pages, like I can apply certain filters in order to view particular type of lead. Let us say I would like to see all the leads that are assigned to this user called Shubham Gupta. I can simply apply that filter, and all these leads are filtered out to me, which are assigned to Mr. Shubham Gupta. Right. Similar to that, I can apply sorting on different columns. I can have a quick search. If I, let's say I remember the mobile number of a particular lead, I can simply search for that, and it gives me the result related to that particular mobile number. Okay. Then there is one more thing that I can do on this listing page is adding a lead. So I can click on this circled plus button on the bottom right, which opens up the add lead form, and I can enter the lead details, and I can create a lead in the system. Okay. So let me create a lead. For example, test lead for demo, and then I can enter the email, I can enter phone number. So this is nothing but the same form that is visible to you on your web application. Even I can see only important and mandatory fields over here. But if I'm interested in viewing all the fields, I can simply tap on this top widget, where then it shows me all the fields that are available in my Kailas form, the web application form, including the custom fields, right? When I fill all that mandatory information, it creates a lead in the system, and it's visible to me on the listing page. Since there is a filter of Shubham Gupta applied, I cannot see that lead. Okay, now I can see the lead that I have recently created on the top, right? So then by tapping on that particular lead, I navigate to the details screen of the lead, and there are many actions that I can perform. Most of the actions that are available in your web application are available in the mobile application also, because these are very much related to the productivity, to the nurturing of a lead. For example, I can create notes, and similar actions are available on the contacts also. So I will show you similar details page for the leads, which is available for contacts also, and I can see the pending activities on the contacts home page itself. So the moment I go to the details page, I can see what are the pending activities, and if there are more than one, then there is a swipe action available that can show me the next tasks that I am supposed to perform. If I am on this home screen, I can swipe right and left to navigate through the whole list of all pending activities with respect to this particular contact. I can mark a particular task as completed via clicking on this tick icon on the bottom right. Once I tap on that, this task is marked as completed. Similarly, I can see recent notes that have been added on a particular contact. Whatever communication has happened with this person is, if it is noted down in form of notes, then it is visible to me. If I click on this view all button, I can go to the list of all notes that are available. And if I want to create a new note, I simply tap on this button, which is on the bottom right. When I tap on this, it opens up a create a note model, and I can create new notes also, right? So all the nurturing related actions that we typically perform with a contact or a lead are available to your fingertips with the help of this mobile application, and all those activities that you do in mobile application is reflected back in the web application as well. Okay, similar to creating notes and tasks, I can communicate with the person through calls, messages, and emails as well. Whatever calls I have made to this particular person are listed over here in form of a call log. So you can see there is this call log, and if I swipe right, I can see all the messages that have taken place with this person are listed over here. If I further swipe, all the email conversations that I have had with this person are listed over here. These are the same email conversation that I did via mobile application or the web application. Every conversation is listed over here, and if I want, I can reply the conversation right from the mobile application. So it actually sends out the email from the same email ID that you have connected through your web application. Okay. And if in case, let us say you don't want to use that the email that you have connected, rather you would like to send email from one of your mobile's installed application, that is also possible. For that, we have to simply click on this email icon. When I click on email, it gives me two options, whether I can send email with Kylas email, which is nothing but the typical Kylas composer, which is opening within the Kylas application itself, or else if I want, I can send email through the system default action, which will basically open up the my installed applications like Outlook and Gmail in my case. Okay, so if I am interested in sending email to this particular contact via my Gmail, my personal email, or my Outlook, that is also possible. I can simply click on this Gmail and it will open up the Gmail application with this email ID of contact added in the to section, and that email is sent. And again, if that email is connected in Kailas, the conversation is listed here itself. Okay, because we have two-way sync. So even if I send email from my mobile Gmail application, and if the same email ID is connected in the Kailas account, then the conversation is mapped in Kailas as well, right? So these are some basic productivity actions that are available in Kylas. Other than that, I can also perform some more action, like I can edit a lead, I can share that lead. So the way I share leads with my colleagues in Kylas web application, similar to that, I can share the leads with my colleagues through this mobile application also. And I can simply choose with whom I would like to share this lead, and I can tap on this share button and it is shared. Okay. So all these activities work seamlessly in Kylas. If I would like to reassign a lead or a contact, I can simply tap on reassign and I can, let's say, reassign to this person, and it is now reassigned. And that person, when Tushar will log in to their mobile application or web application, they will be able to see this contact on their listing. All right. So, so some of the actions that we typically perform in our web application, like sharing and reassigning, can be done. Logging a call is also possible, and also the major thing which mobile app provides you is that all the marketplace apps that we have installed on our web application can be accessed through mobile application also. For example, if let us say I have installed click to call application in my web application, so I can make calls through the cloud telephony, for example, my operator, from the mobile application also. So it works very seamlessly whether you are using a mobile application or a web application. You can still make calls to your own cloud telephony that you have connected, and you don't have to install a separate application of my operator in order to make calls. And whenever you make calls, all those call logs are listed over here. On top of that, if since this is a mobile device that we are using, there is a liberty to make a call through the standard calling as well. So I can simply tap on standard call and it takes me to my phone's dialer and it puts the contact's phone number over here, and I can make a call to that number from my phone's dialer itself. That is also possible. Okay. Then there is one more thing additionally available uh, in your mobile application is WhatsApp communication. Okay, so there is direct entry point to WhatsApp from Kylas web application, Kylas mobile application. So if I tap on this WhatsApp icon, it directly launches the your WhatsApp, and it takes that particular number in the two number, and it you can communicate with the person on WhatsApp. Okay. So these are some leverages of using the mobile application that you don't get easily on web, but these are available on your mobile application, right? There is one more thing that we are very much used to on our mobile on our web application is converting a lead. So I can convert a lead from the mobile application also. I can simply tap on this more action and there is a button called convert. Okay, I can tap on that and it takes me to the same flow of lead conversion that is available in the web application, that I have to choose in which entity I would like to convert my lead into. So for example, I want to convert my lead into a deal, contact and company all together. I can simply tap on this convert button. Then it asks me to fill some more information like we do typically in our web application. Okay, if fields are already filled in your lead, they are auto mapped, or else I can manually enter some more details that are missing in my lead. Okay, then it takes me to contact. Let's say I would like to create a contact as well, then company, and I can click on next. I get to see the preview of all information that I have filled, and lastly I can convert that. Once I click on convert, it triggers the same lead conversion flow that is available on the mobile application. And I can convert my lead into a deal, a contact, and a company. And I get to see the navigation to each of that entity: go to deal, go to contact, and go to company right from this screen itself. When I click on tap, it opens up this screen. where I can see that a lead has been converted successfully, and I can see in which entities this lead was converted, and I can go to that particular entity. So this is the details page of a deal. Most of the productivity related activities are common on the deal. There is something additional is that I can see all the associated contacts that is available with the lead, and I can go to that particular contact screen right from here. Okay. And there is one more thing that is available with contact is that I can see all the associated deals that are going on with this contact like this. Okay. So whatever deals that are there in case of open state or one state or lost, I get to see the list of all deals on the same screen that tells me the total worth of this contact. Okay. There is one more thing that I can play around with the pipeline stages of a deal. Okay. So what I can do is I can edit this. I can associate a deal pipeline with it, and I can save this. The moment I save, deal pipeline is visible to me on the details screen that I'm highlighting. And if I would like to change the pipeline stages, I can simply tap on this, mark as current, and the pipeline stage of a deal has been changed. And in case, let's say I was in a meeting with one of the client and the deal is done in that meeting itself and I don't have access to my laptop, I can simply close that deal right through my mobile application. And this deal is closed now. And all, as I've already said, whatever activities you are performing on mobile application are reflected back in your web application in the real time. Okay. So this is how I can close a deal through the mobile application. Okay. Again, in case of leads, similar to leads and contacts, I can see all the conversation that has happened with respect to this deal in this conversation section. Okay. And there are few more things like, again, marketplace application. So if I would like to send SMS through the marketplace application that I have installed, I can again log into my marketplace application and send the SMS or WhatsApp messages. Let's say in case of business WhatsApp, you don't want to communicate to the client through your personal WhatsApp. You want to do it through business WhatsApp. And if you are using any third party application for that purpose, so and that is connected in your web application, can be used via the mobile application again. Right. So if I tap on send SMS, it asks me through which operator I would like to send SMS. Let's say I'm using Pinnacle. So I can tap on that Pinnacle if that account is configured. I think in this case, my account has not been configured correctly. So it showed me some error, but if that account is connected, then I can see the contact number templates and I can send the SMS right from there. And those SMSs are listed in the conversation section. Okay. So whatever activities happening, they are all coming back to this details screen. Whatever tasks, notes, calls, messages, emails, every single activity is visible to you on this particular screen. You can go to details of any of this and access those information. Okay. Similarly, you can schedule meetings from the mobile application. I can simply, let us say, I would like to invite one of my colleague to one of the meeting. I can simply send them an invite from here. Let us say this user, or let's say this particular lead. I can add all of them as invitees and I can save this. That is creating a meeting placeholder in my system, and the invite is sent to the recipients and they can do the RSVP, and I can see that reflection over here. And this meeting is now added in my dashboard also, because that is a meeting that is scheduled for today. Okay. So this is how complete mobile application is working. There are many other small things that I can do in this mobile application, right? Like creating a company, editing a company, changing the stages, marking the tasks, or even deleting certain items like deleting a task. All those activities are also available in mobile application. There is one thing about marketplace application that if you might have observed, so you can access the marketplace application from mobile, but you cannot install a marketplace application through mobile. Okay, because again, as I said, installation is something that is not done very frequently. Once you install it on your web, it is available on your mobile, so there is no specific need of installing a application on the mobile app. That is why that is not available. Similarly, if you might have used web application, you would see there are many things that can be done under the CRM settings part of Kylas, like creating a workflow, adding users, connecting your email account. All those actions are meant to be performed by the admin users, and they are not performed very frequently. So we haven't developed, and we are not going to develop those actions in the mobile application, as it will make this application unnecessarily heavy, and the usage of those actions are anyways lesser, and they are better to perform in the web application. So this is how the idea of mobile application is going to be, that it will be, so we are going to add certain more certain activities that typically salespeople perform on the ground, but we are not going to develop the setup part of activities that admins are supposed to perform, right? So mostly this was it about the mobile application that I wanted to cover in the today's webinar. Okay, I can simply log out, and I can close this application. If there is any new update available, we notify it through the notification. So you can keep this app updated and use it, right? Forgot password is also there, if just in case you would like to reset your password from mobile application. So that can again be done in the mobile application.
Yeah, I think.
Thank you. Thank you.